Hey guys, stick around and I'll show you how I made this pretty cute Halloween card. Also too, I want to remind you to check out my description and to forget to give this a big thumbs up if you do like it. Thanks. Okay guys, so I've already cut down and already embossed my card bases here with the stitch rectangle dies. Now what we're going to be working on, this is my Canson watercolor paper, if I didn't already mention that. And I've already cut it down just so it goes through the cuddle bug much easier. So we're going to be working on some fun Halloween cards. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do some of the layers for the crazy birds, the crazy dogs, and the crazy cats. These are the crazy things that goes along with all those stamps. And since we're doing a Halloween theme, we'll probably be using these two right here. So, and these are very easy to use. There's many different techniques. You can use a Inka-Dinka-Doo stamping tool so you can layer them, or I'm going to just do it to where I put them onto some cardstock and cut them out with the coordinating dies that I have here for these. So since these aren't very big, I'll just use my acrylic block here, because we really don't care really where they're at or anything like that, so we don't need our stamping tool. So I like using my favorite ink. Everyone has their favorite ink. I really like this. This is by Richard Gray, which is also owns Fun Stamper's Journey. I think the Fun Stamper Journey ink is the exact same thing as this. So once this one runs out, I'll probably switch over to that one. But right now this is by Spellbinders Celebrations. And I just love it because this ink is so dark and it stamps really well. And it's fade and water resistant. It's what they call a hybrid ink. It has both pigment and dye ink in it. So it's a really great ink. So we're going to just do a couple. And don't really care if we get a great impression since we're going to be calling these in. Because when you color them in, the lines really kind of go away anyhow. You don't want them too dark, so the colors really shine out. So there's that one. Let's do the witch's hat. Now, since this was a new stamp, hopefully it'll turn out. We'll see. Might have to get my little stamp press here. Nope, turned out good. So I really love this ink. It's just amazing how well it works, even on new stamps. It's not been conditioned yet. So there we go. And let me dig out my dies I should already had. Here they are. I love having the coordinating dies to your stamps. It just makes it so much easier. So I do have my A plate, then the magnetic plate, and then the B plate. I'll have to run this through twice since I don't have two of the dies, but that's okay. I'm gonna make sure they're good and lined up here. Okay, so we're going to go to the birds first. I really like this guy the most. So I'll go with him again. And once again, we'll just need a stamp here on our paper. All right, now we'll color them in and we'll start assembling the card. Okay, so we picked out our markers already to help save some time. So let's get coloring. And I'll speed this up too. Okay, so you guys see there, I didn't really like how this purple is way too dark, so I'm not going to use this hat. There's a reason why I like stamping too when I'm coloring stuff like this in, especially when I've never colored it in before, didn't know how it was going to turn out. So we went with the lighter purple and much better. So that's why I did too. I already put the Nouveau, I think it's Morning Dew. Yeah, Morning Dew crystal drops on his eyes. I love doing that with these birds or any of the crazy line because it really makes your eyes pop. So we'll let that dry real well. And now we're going to start on working on our card base and getting it ready for the rest of the embellishments. Okay, so I am going to need my Tim Holtz stamping platform here. And let's get our card base that we're going to be using. And kind of get an idea where we're going to put everything. Gotta be careful, his eyes are still wet. So the hat is going to go a lot like this. I might not do the hat on this one. Not sure. Haven't decided. Might do that. I might bring him down here. Yeah. Attach the little bucket here underneath his wing. These are really kind of hard to get out of there. So do that like that. Put the hat, if we're going to do the hat. So my sentiment, I'm trying to decide either between this one or I do have this one here that's 2. Let's do this one. So this is a little bit larger. Yeah, that'll fit up there just fine. Okay. How about the little witch here? Should be flying just fine. Yeah, we won't do that one. Okay. So we'll carefully take him off again. So let's get this in here. I'm going to put it, make sure our thing is right, which is we can read rubber, but just as the rubber stamp foam mounted, so that's correct. Make sure it's correct. Right side up. Okay. This is a new company. I've never tried their stamps before. It's called Deep Red. So, not too bad. Let's do one more. Yeah, I like that. They're very thick stamps, and this actually was all one stamp, but I cut it in half because I didn't want it to be like that. It was kind of weird. I thought it was 2 different stamps, but when I got it, it was all one solid block. So I cut that in half and then cut my witch down a little bit so I knew where she was going to go. Don't know why they have it like that, but it is a pretty thick stamp. ATG gun here. Probably didn't need that much, but I like to make sure it's going to stay. So now, where's the hard part? Trying to get this even. Okay. And I need some way to block that off. So what we'll do, I have some alcohol wipes here that'll fit over just fine. I want to add some of my Fun Stampers Journey color silks, or color sparkles. Color silks, yeah. I always get the name wrong. Gonna mix up really good. We'll do this one and the purple. Okay, so we're gonna let this all dry really well, and we'll be back to finish up the assembly. Okay guys, so everything is dried. So now let's work on assembling it and finishing up our card. So we're going to add some adhesive to the back here. And we'll put him probably right about there. And then our little pumpkin guy, our little pumpkin bowl for his treats. We'll kind of put underneath this wing here so it looks like he's holding it. Just like that. And then on the inside, I really don't have a lot of sentiment yet. I've got some on order. For the inside, we will put these two. So pick up the first one here. And then we'll put trick or treat. So there you guys go. That's the outside. I just love the eyes popped up out there. The inside. I always put the little stamp on the back, lets people know it's handmade. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also too, I want to remind you to check out my description. There's a lot of fun links and things in there to check out. I also want to check out my friends that I like to help support in their YouTube channels. And as always, you guys, I really appreciate your viewership and your friendship even. And also too, check out my Facebook group. That's where I post a lot of things, and once in a while I'll try to put free files. There is one right now for a Halloween card on there. So check out that link. And once again, thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye.